Welcome to the podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the British Accent Podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Nick. Today, we're going to help you feel more confident when shopping in English, whether you're buying clothes, food, souvenirs, or just browsing around in a store.
Yes, shopping is one of the most common situations where you'll need English in real life. But don't worry, today we'll teach you easy and useful phrases you can use in different shopping situations, like when you're asking for prices, trying something on, or paying for your items.
Exactly. Many learners get nervous when they go shopping abroad because they don't know what to say when the cashier or the shop assistant talks to them. But after this episode, you'll know how to respond naturally and politely, just like a native speaker.
And remember, you don't need to use difficult words to sound fluent. What really matters is how you say them, with confidence, a smile, and good pronunciation. So, let's make shopping in English simple, fun, and easy to remember.
Alright, let's start with the basics. Imagine you walk into a store. What's the first thing you usually hear?
You'll probably hear the shop assistant say, "Hi there. Can I help you?" Or, "Hello. Are you looking for something?"
That's right. And here's how you can respond. You can say, "I'm just looking, thank you," if you're not ready to buy yet. Or, if you're looking for something specific, you can say, "Yes, I'm looking for a t-shirt," or, "Do you have this in a larger size?"
Exactly. It's always good to start your sentence with something polite, like, "Excuse me," or, "Hi. Could you help me, please?" That makes your tone friendly and natural.
And if you're shopping for clothes, you might want to try something on. You can say, "Can I try this on?" or, "Where's the fitting room?"
Perfect. And when you're not sure if something fits, you can ask, "Does this look good on me?" Or, "Is this the right size?" It's totally okay to ask. Shop assistants are there to help you.
Now, let's talk about prices. A very common question is, "How much is this?" Or, "What's the price of this?" And if you want to be a bit more casual, you can simply say, "How much?" while holding the item.
Yes, that's the most natural way. And if something is too expensive, you can say, "That's a bit expensive," or, "Do you have anything cheaper?" Just remember to say it politely. Your tone makes a big difference.
Good point. Politeness goes a long way when shopping, especially in English-speaking countries. Even just adding, "please," and "thank you," can make you sound warm and respectful.
Absolutely. And when you're ready to pay, you can say, "I'll take this, please," or, "Can I pay by card?" If you're in a cafe or small shop, they might ask, "For here or to go?" Which means, "Are you eating here or taking it away?"
That's right. And after you finish, don't forget to say, "Thank you," or "Have a nice day." These small phrases make every shopping experience more pleasant, and they help you sound natural in English.
So, let's keep going and explore more useful shopping phrases, including how to ask for help politely, how to respond when you don't understand, and how to sound confident even if your English isn't perfect yet.
One of the biggest fears for English learners during shopping is misunderstanding what the shop assistant says. Sometimes, they speak quickly, or the accent sounds different from what you're used to. So, what should you do if you don't understand?
That's a great question. The best thing to do is to stay calm and ask politely. You can say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?" Or, "Can you speak a little slower?" These are polite and totally natural ways to ask someone to repeat what they said.
Exactly. And if you didn't catch one word, you can say, "What does that mean?" Or, "Sorry, I didn't catch that." It's much better to ask than to pretend you understand. People in stores are usually friendly. They'll be happy to help.
Totally. And another useful phrase is, "Could you show me that one?" You can use this if you want to see something behind the counter or on a higher shelf. For example, "Could you show me that red bag, please?"
Yes, that's one of my favorites too. And when you're deciding between two things, you can say, "Which one do you recommend?" or "Which one is more popular?" These sound natural and also show interest, plus, you might get a good suggestion.
Right, and let's not forget the phrase, I'll think about it. You can use this when you're not ready to buy yet but want to leave politely. For example, thank you, I'll think about it. It's polite and shows respect to the shop assistant.
Definitely, and when you're in a restaurant or cafe, you might use similar expressions. For example, when ordering, you can say, can I have a coffee, please? Or, I'd like a sandwich, please. These are polite and very natural.
And if you want to see the menu, you can ask, can I see the menu, please? Or if you're ready to pay, you can say, can I have the bill, please? It's simple, polite, and it shows you know how to handle yourself in English-speaking places.
You know, Emily, I think it's amazing how much easier shopping becomes once you memorize just a few of these key phrases.
Absolutely. Because shopping conversations are short and repetitive, which means they're great practice for beginners. You'll hear the same sentences again and again, and that repetition helps you get more comfortable using English naturally.
And a good tip for learners is to practice these phrases out loud, even at home. Pretend you're in a shop, imagine the situation, and say the sentences with confidence. The more you repeat them, the more natural they'll sound when you actually use them.
Yes, you can even do a mini role play with a friend. One person can be the shop assistant, and the other can be the customer. Switch roles to practice both sides. It's fun and a great way to build confidence.
Another fun trick is to watch English shopping scenes from movies or YouTube videos. Notice how native speakers ask questions, how their tone changes, and what phrases they use. It's like free real-world listening practice.
That's a great idea. You'll notice that even in real shops, people don't speak perfect grammar all the time. They use short, friendly phrases like, that's nice, looks good, or, I'll take it. So don't worry about sounding perfect. Just sound natural.
Exactly. English used in daily life is often short and casual. So instead of overthinking grammar, focus on rhythm, pronunciation, and your tone. Those are the keys to sounding fluent, even with simple words.
And if you ever forget a word while shopping, don't panic. You can describe what you need. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, the thing for rain. Most people will understand what you mean and help you.
That's one of the best tips ever. Communication is not about using perfect English. It's about expressing your meaning clearly. Mistakes don't stop you from being understood. In fact, sometimes, they make the conversation more human.
So, that's it for today's episode. We hope you've learned a lot of easy and useful English phrases you can use while shopping. Whether you're buying clothes, food, or souvenirs, these expressions will help you sound more natural and confident.
Absolutely. And remember, the best way to improve is to use what you've learned. Even if you make mistakes, just keep speaking. Every time you practice, you're training your brain to think and respond in English more naturally.
Yes, and don't be afraid to talk to shop assistants or cashiers. They're usually very friendly, and every short conversation helps you grow. Even a simple, how much is this? Or, thank you, can make a big difference in your fluency.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't forget to revisit this episode whenever you want a quick review before going shopping in English.
Thanks for joining us today on British Accent Podcast. We're so proud of you for learning step by step, phrase by phrase.
Stay confident, keep smiling, and keep learning.
See you next time, everyone, and happy shopping.